Hi, and we are at the Leicester Comedy Festival Preview evening at De Montfort Hall, and I'm joined by Dane Baptiste. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, not too bad. Are you excited? Because you've not been on stage yet. You're going up in the next half.
I haven't, so I'm still pretty excited in
Yeah.
that I'm not aware of how bad it could go. You got to manage expectations and also be a cautious optimist. So yeah, but I'm excited to be in a lineup with such good acts. It's actually quite a good lineup. So
Yeah.
it's daunting at the same time as exciting.
Yeah, we've been listening in. They've been pretty funny so far. So you're going to get a lot of laughs. But do you have any sort of pre-gig rituals that you tend to do just to get you warmed up?
A few, but probably too graphic to discuss at the moment.
Right.
But,
Okay.
I get myself cleansed psychologically and physically. If that.
So we'll talk about that off camera because keep it PG on here. But yeah, that's cool. So you're excited to be here. Have you been in Leicester before?
Yeah, been to Leicester a few times. I've been doing the comedy festival a few times. Did a tour date here last year. Tour support for Catherine Ryan, and one time went to Leicester Crown Court. But again, we're not going to go into that. So.
No. So how did you get into comedy?
Not for anything violent or like anything regarding accosting anybody else or women. Just want to make sure I give that caveat.
Yeah, just we'll keep that bit in there. Yeah.
Hashtag non-violent crime.
So
hashtag misdemeanor, not crime. That's not good to say either.
No. None of these things.
This is a probing interview, Ben.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, it just
really scratching the surface here.
We actually work for the Crown Court. We've brought you in here. No, I'm joking. So
no court can hold me.
You've got to find your way out of it. Yeah, it's a maze. So how did you get into comedy?
As far as doing it, I kind of got to a point at my job where I realised I wasn't really going anywhere and just didn't really want to be at a desk. And I guess in retrospect, it's something I always wanted to do, but just didn't have the facilities or the knowledge of how to pursue it. I remember seeing Chris Rock's DVD, Bigger and Blacker, when I was 15. I think I made a subconscious decision that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then kind of buried that dream and just did what I thought my parents wanted me to do and what I felt obliged to do by society. And then in the end, just had to deal and embrace my own truth and come out as a comedian 6 years ago. So that's kind of how I got into it. But it's just, it was just something I was always into. Yeah. And I just got to a point where I was like, I've done what people wanted me to do. I've done what I thought I should do. So why not just give it a go doing something I want to do in my life. And
so far, I mean, it's been pretty successful.
So far, so good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to briefly talk about Sunny Day as well, of course, because that's been hugely successful on BBC. I mean, how was the experience kind of getting to produce and write and do a lot of that?
It was a good experience, a challenging one, and a rewarding one ultimately because it came together very well. So it was just an amazing experience to see something you kind of commit to paper become something visible and tangible. Yeah, and. I had no prior acting experience or writing experience other than the pilot that preceded the series. And they kind of carried me, the other actors. Don't tell them that though, they get up themselves. But no, it was just amazing to work with some of the talent, some of the comedic talent, and even some of the stand-up talent with in the form of Catherine Ryan and Slim and McFerry, as well as having Romeo do a cameo as well. I hope I'm not giving plot spoilers, but if you haven't watched it by now, shame on you anyway.
Well, exactly, because they can catch that on BBC Three. Am I right? I mean, it's there.
You can. It's on BBC Three. It's there, immortalised. The whole box set's available now. So thank you for that shameless plug.
That's what I'm here for. But it's been so well received. People have loved it. And are they bringing you on to do another season, or have you got other things planned for stuff like that?
Things are in the works. So it's had a positive reception. So we're discussing future endeavours and if we can take it to a second series, which is good. But in the meantime, I think it's good not to rest on your laurels. So while the series is out and it's been well received, I'm just thinking about new ideas and put together some stuff at the moment. So hoping that I can kind of continue to strike while the iron's hot, so to speak.
Do you prefer the stuff on camera or do you prefer the stage stuff?
I think stand-up was always my first love, which is why it kind of permeated into the show. But it was nice because I've been able to kind of forge a distinctive personality on TV as well as my stage persona as well. So I think the show helps to contextualize me as an act, and then people that are interested in my kind of take on the world as it's displayed in the show can find out more by going to watch me live. And live is good as well because it's just always got to be a lot more organic. You haven't got the edits and you kind of say what you think. So I think if people are kind of into my act and what I'm about, then they can embrace both my live persona as well as the television one.
So what do you think has been your highlight when you've been touring or when you've been doing stand-up shows?
I think really it's good can be good for different reasons. Touring's been good because I think it's just been good to see the nation really, and given some of the more significant political phenomena we've seen, in the previous year.
Good way of putting it.
It's kind of nice, yeah. So I'm not sure how you're fixed with profanities on this interview. So, but yeah, given the poo storm that's taken place in 2016, it was nice to kind of see the country and be able to see it organically and see people's mindset as opposed to making judgments about what I think the rest of the country is based on certain referendums. So that was cool. And it's just always nice to kind of be able to craft new ideas and kind of test them on stage and see how they work and and just be able to get involved in that organic part of the craft. And that's the thing about comedy, where it's very different to a lot of other genres of entertainment, in that you only kind of know how well you're doing by performing it anyway. And so that's probably the best part, is just the trial and the error of putting together new material for me. And I got to do that while touring as well, because touring, like I said, seeing the country can kind of influence you into creating new material as well.
Excellent. So, yeah, excellent. Well, I mean, it's been absolutely fantastic to have you in our...
So dressing room.
It's
better than I got on tour, Ben.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, well,
we pulled some strings.
It's not even your fault, to be honest. I mean, you guys got like... Is there a fridge in here?
There is a fridge in here. Oh, it's not stocked, though. It isn't stocked.
Well, it's still a fridge.
All right. Did you not get a fridge in yours?
I mean, but it's not just mine, though. So I've got to share that fridge with other comedians.
Oh, no.
So, which...
I'll tell them off when they come in later.
Yes. Maybe not say anything. Like, I'm trying to do this whole humble thing for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna maybe give it another year before I go full Kanye.
Okay, that's all right. Well, that's in the pipeline for you later on.
Oh yeah, you've got to Kanye
busy
out
year.
At some point. Yeah, I've even bought a bomber jacket. So I'm getting ready. And,
so it's a busy year for Dane Baptiste.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Very busy. Yeah, busy's good. So yeah, but thank you very much for having me.
No problem. We'll catch you because you're playing at the Cookie very shortly during the comedy festival.
Work in progress, man. So please do come along. And if those who haven't seen, please do watch Sunny D. I am very sure that you will enjoy it.
And I couldn't have put that better than myself. Thank you so much for joining me.
That's a weird plug, but thank you. Yeah, thanks.
No problem.